Hello folks, it's Bumbles here. Over a period of years I've had people ask me how I've managed to retain my Windows data even after I've had to reinstall Windows itself, and you do have to reinstall Windows from time to time, particularly if you get a virile virus like the one I had recently. It was so bad I couldn't even reinstall Windows on the system to partition. I had to reformat the partition, and I was thankful afterwards that I've always carried out these steps that I'm going to show you to retain my data. Do keep in mind though, when you reinstall Windows you are going to lose all of your programs. That's inevitable. You will have to reinstall all your programs, but then all the data that your programs store will still be available on that partition that you create. Even the programs that store data in the app data area, which is a system area, that data will still be retained, all of it. So you're not going to lose any of your gaming files, all your saved games, all of your documents, all of your music that you play, everything will be retained. And it doesn't matter how many times you reinstall Windows, you will still retain that data. Now that only has to happen once. You only ever have to do this once. You never have to do it again on any particular PC. So here are the steps. The first step we're going to go into is partitioning your hard drive. Now, it can be done with what's already provided by Windows. Windows provides all the tools you need to do this. So you don't have to go out and buy any software, you don't have to download any software, it's all available for you. But do keep in mind that these steps that I'm going to give to you are not for a beginner. You need to have a fair sort of familiarity with Windows and with your PC. If you don't feel confident about doing these things, by all means get someone that does know to sit in with you if you want to do these things, or get an expert to carry out these steps for you. The second step in the process, the second video, will be using your new partition to protect your data. And I can show you very simply how to do that. It's a very simple step. And the third step into that is how to recover your data after you've reinstalled Windows. And once again, it's a very easy thing to do, and it's not something for the beginner to do all the same. So having said all that, let's launch into the first video, which is partitioning your hard drive. And thank you for watching. I welcome you to these videos. Okay, first off, let's just get started here. First thing we're going to do is bring up this disk management tool that's provided with Windows. This is provided in Windows 7 and Windows 10 and probably early versions. I think NT had a version of it as well, although I'm not going to worry about NT any further. Windows 7 is still used by a lot of people, but Windows 10 seems to be quite the current tool. Now, how to bring up that tool? Okay, in Windows 7 and Windows 10 it's virtually the same thing. You are provided with a search box. Windows 7 you need to click the start button and type into the start box there. In Windows 10 you use the Cortana search box, which I've just clicked on then, and you type in there disk management. Don't have to type at all, you'll see that it comes up without typing at all. Create and format hard disk partitions. So we click on that and bring up the disk management tool. Now for the sake of this video I've put in place a separate hard drive, which I'm going to pretend that I've got my system installed on. It's around about 700 gigabytes, and I'm going to partition that into a second area. So I right click on that partition and I tell it to shrink the volume. That is to make room for the new partition. So I'm going to make the new partition, say, just for instance, I'll make it something like 300 gigabytes. So I type in there 300,000 and I type shrink. And it's created it straight away. However, if you do it, you might find that the disk management tool will scan the existing partition to find out how much room is available. It didn't do that in this case because there's nothing stored on this disk. Okay, having created that new partition, I right click on it once again and say new simple volume. So it creates a new simple volume using the data that I've set aside there, which is 299 gigabytes. So next, assign a drive letter, fine, G's okay, it's good for me. And I'll type in here for a new disk name, demo. Oop, demo. Oop, not very good typing. Okay, click next. And finish. And it's formatting it. It's just a simple format, and that volume, that new partition, is in place as a new disk. And you'll see that here, that it's come up on the among the my PC drives. Now let's just test that. We'll copy something across from my gaming disk. This is a nice small folder. We'll drag it across in the demo and say copy here. And as you see, that's copied that in there. So that partition is working just fine. Okay, that's all there is to it. It's a very simple process. There's not much to go wrong really, providing you make sure you do partition the correct part of the disk and the correct disk itself. If we look up here under my other disks, you'll see that I've got a system installed on the drive C. It's a fairly small drive. It's fast enough to, it's large enough to store all the files that I need to have stored, including all the program files. But all of my data is stored across here on this gaming partition. It's called gaming, well, because I use it for all my gaming data and that sort of thing. All my documents, my music, my pictures, all that sort of stuff. So that's about it for this video. That's all you need to do. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your company. And please, if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And thank you very much. I'll catch you next time in the next video.